You killed our deer. Dude, I didn't kill it. It was dead already. Give us... I'm gonna wait until he will stay here. We're gonna, guys, trap the raider. Dude, just don't die. That's it, guys. We trapped the... We literally trapped the raider over here. Is he gonna stay here for forever? Like, are we gonna keep him just like that? Hey, yo, guys, it's me, HappyCairek. Welcome back to another video of Last Dinner Survival. So as you can see here on the screen right now, this is Roadmap 3.0. Developers have just shared that with us, and it has a lot of great things to show for us. So let's just go quickly through all of them, and let's discuss what that might be. So the first square shows for us a new event, box redesigned quests for raiders, grenade, and tactical backpack. It already been introduced to the game quite some time ago. After that, multiplayer update, clan base, new locations, zombies, and boss, new weapon and clan boost. It already been introduced to the game as well, because there's the boss and etc. and etc. I think you already know about that. Then there is the third square, new series 7 days events, new weapon skills, mannequin, and wardrobe. And as you guessed, that thing is already in the game because there was a bunch of small events and I still didn't finish even all of them. Hopefully today we're gonna get some sort of another event, and we got new weapon skills, the mannequin, and wardrobe, so that's cool as well. This update's been already released. And then, guys, we have this square that says groups, and as I said, this picture has been a puzzle and it says groups, so most likely that update is gonna introduce us a party mode. Let's just hope for that, or groups party, whatever they want to call it. I'm really excited about that. Can't wait to see. And most likely this groups update is gonna come out pretty soon. I would say maybe in a couple of weeks, in a week, who knows, but I'm pretty positive that this is going to be the next update. And after that, we should receive new event mercenaries. So I have no idea what this is going to be. Maybe this is going to be some sort of outpost location or whatever. I don't really know, but again, it says that we can see that there are 4 players. Most likely this isn't going to be a multiplayer location, like I'm almost sure 100%. This is going to be something else, some other addition to the single player world, and I'm really excited about that. Can't wait what it is going to be. Maybe this is some sort of like hunter scam, but maybe this is going to be something else. And again, this is an event, and hopefully this is going to be a permanent event that we'll be able to do maybe daily, maybe every 2 days, 3 days, who knows how often, but hopefully it is going to be a great event and it will have great loot, because like I said, no matter how great event is going to be, no matter how fun it's going to be, as long as it has trash loot, no one is gonna do it. And it happened already so many times with Last Day on Earth, so many times with these temporary events. Hopefully developers already learned from their mistakes, because they've done that so many times that they don't try to give the best loot to good loot, and people just don't do this and they call the event trash. So hopefully we're not gonna get trash loot there. This square most likely is one of the most exciting things to talk about, at least for me. It says single dungeon basements. I've heard somewhere developers talking about these single player dungeons or whatever. They said that they are gonna be randomly generated, something like in Grim Souls. I don't really play Grim Souls, so I don't really know what kind of a randomly generated dungeon there is in Grim Souls, but I believe that maybe there are gonna be random corridors, random zombies or something, and this is what we're gonna get in Last on Earth. And I feel like this single dungeon basement is gonna add so much to Last on Earth, because currently we don't really have any randomness in the game. The only randomness that we have is raiding, and now raiding became kind of stale, kind of boring, kind of bad, because we're getting bad raids. Tasks are just weird, hard, don't make sense. And hopefully this single dungeon basement is gonna bring so much new to Last on Earth, and again, that it's gonna have great loot. Like, I wouldn't mind to grind that single dungeon basement for a long time, as long as it's gonna have some really unique and great loot. And it would be interesting, because we do have Bunker Alpha, and Bunker Alpha is definitely pretty great location, but again, after you've done it like for 50 or 100 times, it's totally boring. Like, it's not interesting at all. So hopefully this thing is gonna brighten up the game, and I have like most of my hopes just on this update. Hopefully it is gonna definitely spice up Last Day on Earth. Then we have secret update. What that might be, and I have no idea. I can't even guess what we're gonna get here in the secret update. Zero idea. I don't know. Leave your thoughts and speculations, guys, in the comments what that might be, a secret update. Then we have another one that I think a lot of people are gonna be very excited about it. I mean, myself included, I'm pretty excited. Hopefully they're just gonna do it properly with no lag. So it's co-op dungeons. Co-op dungeons, maybe they're again gonna be randomly generated. Maybe they will be all the time the same, just like Bunker Alpha, but I'm keeping my fingers crossed that they aren't gonna be like Bunker Alpha, because Bunker Alpha gets stale and boring pretty quickly. So hopefully co-op dungeons are gonna be something cool. But again, as we can see, this is definitely going to be a Sector 7 locations, because they have these MP5Ks and the Steel Spears. So 100% this is going to be a Sector 7 location. And again, I don't really have much problems with Sector 7. I do know that some people are upset about that. For example, Sector 7 in a single player world world is totally separated, so it makes no sense to grind in your single player base because those two worlds don't connect. And I mean, that kind of makes sense, but again, from Sector 7, I got tactical backpack, so that means these worlds do kind of connect, and I wish that we would be able to get like some sort of cool items from the multiplayer world, and I wish that maybe multiplayer and single player world would connect somehow. Like, it doesn't have to connect like completely, but like at least some sort of special rewards would transfer from multiplayer to single player, and some single player resources could go to the multiplayer. I feel like that would definitely make the game more interesting, because if multiplayer is gonna stay as multiplayer, then it would be like we're playing two separate games in one game. That wouldn't make much sense, so they definitely have to connect these rewards somehow. But again, developers are pretty smart, so hopefully they're gonna come up with something cool. Another one is Settlers, and again, I'm not sure if Settlers are gonna be the Outpost update or if Outpost is gonna be the Settlers. I have no idea what is this, but again, hopefully this is going to be a great thing, and I also have a lot of hope on the Outpost and Settlers. I'm still not sure if this is gonna be the same update or that is going to be that Mercenaries updates the Outposts. Whatever, you got the point. I'm not sure what it's gonna be, but again, I have a lot of hope on the Settlers and Outposts because we need something new in the game, something that is gonna spice the things up, and hopefully those Settlers / Outposts are gonna spice the things up, and it's gonna give us great loot, or it will give us a lot of purpose to the game. And the last but not least is gonna be player versus player dungeons and new character upgrade in multiplayer locations. So this might be a very amazing thing, but personally myself, I am not really waiting much for the player versus player, because as we saw in that simple single play, the Sector 7 update that we got where we're killing the boss, there is a big delay, and if we are gonna have the same delay in the player versus player, then it is gonna just suck completely. Like, I don't want to have any delay here in the game. Player versus player dungeons and fights have to be so smooth as butter. So, and from what we've seen yet, it's far away from player versus player action. So I'm not really waiting for that, because I haven't seen anything great in the game yet that would suggest that we're gonna get player versus player with no lag. But if this is gonna be player versus player with no lag, then I'm all for it. I'm very excited about it. It would be really cool to go and have some sort of fights in the dungeons with clans against clans or player versus players. That's so cool. But if it's gonna have lag, then it's trash 100%. And again, it has to have great loot. And hopefully, guys, you agree on that. Also, now, from seeing all of this, some of you might ask me, and myself included, that Cairek, there is no ATV. Cairek, there is no swamp location. And myself, I don't really know why we don't have that, but I'm hoping that maybe that swamp location or ATV is gonna come in one of those updates, like maybe in the Settlers or maybe in the Mercenaries or whatever. But just like they said, the swamp location and ATV already, is just that they lack rewards, and that's totally understandable, because I said that already like tens and tens of times, that if they're gonna introduce the swamp location, it's gonna make no sense, because just if we're gonna be able to get their ash planks and ash wood, it's not gonna change the game at all, because we'll just be able to craft guns, and it's not really that much game changing. No one is gonna care about that. Same with ATVs. Like, what's the point of ATV if we're not gonna have any great other locations? Like, let's say you unlock ATV and you're gonna just get another location where you'll be able to grind oak. Like, that's not fun at all. That makes no sense at all. They need to add something really cool, some like completely new thing to the game that we would have to grind for. And my huge bet would be that that is going to be Settlers and Outposts, and we will need, let's say, some sort of cool new resource that we would have to upgrade that new Settlers camp or Outpost location, and that's where we are gonna use our ATV, and that's where the swamp location is gonna come into place. That's where we are gonna get some sort of new unique loot, and that's why we will need our ATV, because currently, if ATV and swamp location is gonna be introduced in the game, we're not gonna get anything, and my character is dying. Well, I think I've told everything, and hopefully, guys, you agree at least on half of the things that I said, because who cares? Whatever, let's go. If I'm not mistaken, I do have now some sort of a guy on my camp. Whatever, let's get rid of the gray wolf. And what is going on here? Okay, this is just a dead deer. What the frick is going on? Okay, there are raiders coming in. You killed our deer. Dude, I didn't kill it. It was dead already. Give us the meat or you'll regret it. Do I attack them? Okay, there's the roaming zombie. Should I attack them? Like, I didn't mean to attack these boys. Like, wait, are they gonna kill me? Wait, can they come after me? Let's say if I'm gonna come inside of the base. He isn't gonna go after me. I'm gonna wait until he will stay here. We're gonna, guys, trap the raider. No. I didn't mean to craft the door. Now, let's delete this. Here we go. Will we be able to trap the raider? Dude, just don't die. That's it, guys. We trapped the... We are literally trapped the raider over here. Is he gonna stay here for forever? Like, are we gonna keep him just like that? Like, is he gonna disappear? That is the question of the day, but what do I think about it? Some might ask me. I have no idea. Like, are we breaking the game like that? Like, who knows? But the point is, dude, you're gonna stay stuck here forever. Like, what I would like to do is craft, like, not doors, but, like, walls, you know? So this is what I am going to do, peeps. I will reinvent him the room. I can't believe this. What are we doing? Here we go. We crafted the door. That's great. I just want to remove all the doors because I feel like I will accidentally let him out. Oh, here we go. I was able to move him to this place now, but he's totally locked. So here we go, guys. Raider is totally locked inside and he ain't gonna do nothing about it. So that's cool. Like, am I supposed to kill them to trigger some sort of event or whatever? I don't really know. But hey, who cares about it? You know what? We're gonna take all of the loot. That's not a big deal. What am I supposed to do with it, guys? Leave your comments and thoughts down below because, I mean, I don't really want to kill him. What if I go outside? Is he still gonna stay here? I believe that he's just gonna disappear one day, but it definitely trapped Raider inside of my base. Okay, I just reloaded the map and he is gone. Are you kidding me, guys? He's gone. I thought that he'll always stay here at the base. Did I break something? Hopefully I did not. I believe that I most likely broke something here. That will be very sad if that happened. Well, I'm gonna keep my fingers crossed that... Oh, remember our deal, give me a share. Are you kidding me? I still didn't pay raiders. So that's it. That dude is gone. I didn't expect that, to be honest. That would be actually a really pretty cool feature if he always stayed there in that little room. I would love to have him there for forever. Okay, let's pay raiders from the yesterday. Okay, so I just called raiders. Let's see what kind of tasks we will have to do today. And opening up 3 green crates, very easy. That's what I'm about to do. So I'll go to the police department. I'll open up 5 green crates as usual because I still have like 80 of those green crates. So we gotta do something with them. 80 of those green police badges, whatever. And also, what do you think about that new roadmap that they showed? I'm not sure if that's 3.0 or whatever, but what do you think about that new roadmap that they showed? I feel like it is definitely promising. And again, I'm very glad to see what they are going to be working on because it's always appreciated. They have shown a bunch of these roadmaps and it has changed throughout the game progress, throughout the game development. And I feel like that's all great. I mean, things change. All I'm just hoping for is that we are going to get more updates that are going to bring some new content, not just updates that will disappear. That's just what I'm hoping for. And right now, let's open up 5 crates. So in the first crate, we got already 1 shotgun. This is already great crate opening. I don't care about anything else. Everything else that we get here is just a bonus, at least from my opinion. We got a saw blade mace, a Winchester. We're going to recycle it for the steel. Very nice. Another machete and a pipe. And plus, we got a steel plate. This is so cool. Like, green crates are the best crates ever. Like, I said that thousands of times, but hey, I'm gonna say that for another 1,000 times. Like, it's so easy now with a tactical backpack. I can just fill my inventory, guys, and I still have 2 extra slots, and oof, that's all just cool and great. That's what I have to say. The tactical backpack is definitely a lifesaver, and if you still didn't have it, I suggest just grinding that Sector 7. Because it's not that hard. Like, you don't have to pay there anything. It's the only thing you have to do there is unlock that Sector 7, and it's not really that hard to unlock it. And I have gotten some comments from people being upset that you have to unlock that Sector 7, that you have to search for these electronic circuits, get the copper, like, or whatever other resources you need to do there. And for me, it kind of makes no sense because, like, this game is all about grinding. In my opinion, it already lacks things that we should grind for. Like, for example, these walls, like, I could maybe make, like, 5 ranting videos about the walls. Walls are definitely not something cool in the game. Like, they're cool to grind for in the long term, but, like, they're kind of useless if you don't raid. And if you want to raid, you have to definitely upgrade your base completely. So you need to play like for a year and a half until you're gonna upgrade your base properly, until you're gonna raid. So that's like another huge topic, and I don't really care about that. And we're not talking about walls, but besides walls, there's not really many things you have to grind for. The things that I remember grinding for was that acid bath, and it's kind of cool to unlock it. I mean, we have a bunch of free space here, and at least that is the only usage of the acid bath. Otherwise, like, I would definitely diss that acid bath because it would be trash. So hopefully developers aren't at least gonna remove the space from the acid bath, because currently it doesn't do much besides giving us space and being able to put here that infected box. And I mean, putting that infected box here is the whole point of it, but we're getting that infected box once per month if we are very lucky, because not a lot of people are actually grinding that hard mode bunker because it's just super ridiculously expensive and not kind of worth it just to get C4. So, and another thing that I remember grinding was for unlocking that Sector 7. So it is fun to grind to unlock Sector 7. Like, that's what I want more. Like, I want more things in the game that we have to grind for, that we have to unlock in order to unlock more locations in the game, and things that aren't completely RNG. Like, for example, unlocking that Sector 7 might have sucked a little bit because some items are RNG, but most of the items are kind of cool. Like, unlocking your chopper is kind of meh, but again, it's cool to grind for the chopper at least for the first time if you have no idea about the game. Because if you just got the game and you have nothing to know about the game, if you have seriously half clue what this game is about, then unlocking the chopper is definitely at least kind of cool. But again, in my opinion, I feel like all the parts that we get here in the game could be actually said how can we get them. For example, if we click here on the spring, it says used for assembling weapons, blah, 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 blah. But it doesn't say where can we get them. It would be cool, like, it can be obtainable at, like, let's say, found in crates at Bunker Alpha, like in police department or whatever else. I feel like that would help newcomers so much because a lot of people don't really know where to find these parts and they kind of struggle with that. But also that's where the skill lies in the game. The skill here is all about knowledge. Like, you have to know where to find them. But that's kind of like 50-50. I'm not sure if that's a good approach to the game, at least in my opinion. But again, what do I know? Well, I have here a bunch of little blueprints that I've already unlocked, except that I'm not gonna exchange this purple blueprint because I'm hoping for that one day the purple blueprint is gonna be actually useful. Now let's go and give all of these damn blueprints to the specialist, just like that. So let's go, let's give all of these items to the specialist. Actually, over here to that blueprint exchange thingy. Here go, bits, 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 bits. And I will need still, guys, 2 more blueprints. But whatever, let's take this and let's see what we're gonna get. And we got another damn blueprint that I had already. Let's give it back to him. And 1 more blueprint, I'll be able to exchange it for another random blueprint. And it's kind of broken. It's still better system than no exchange system at all. But I definitely feel like it could be better, more interesting, more rewarding. Because, like, what we lack in Last on Earth, at least in my opinion, more rewards. Because when rewards are so little, I understand what developers are trying to do here with the game. They're trying to make it more interesting. They're trying to make it grindy, that you have to grind here in the game. And I totally understand that we have to grind here in the game, but there's so much to grind in Last on Earth already that at least give us proper rewards for that grind, because we're grinding so much, and we're getting so little for our time spent here in the game that a lot of people are just like, meh, why should I grind if I don't get anything? But again, this is just my opinion and what I know, guys, about game development. And if you are interested in supporting this channel, the best way to do it is to join the YouTube membership / sponsorship. There's that link down in the description. I mean, that join button. Click it and you'll get all the information that you need. And also make sure to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, or Twitch at HappyCairek. All links are over here on the screen. I highly suggest you checking out my life after Let's Play. Just click here on the first card and you'll go straight away there. Or click on the second card and you'll watch a recommended video just for you. And I'm uploading such videos on YouTube every single day. So make sure to drop that subscribe button and notification bell to not miss any future videos. Also, guys, drop that like button while we're at it. And peace out. Yeah.